God, aren't you guys just like digging this playlist? I've been receiving a ton of copyright claims on my live. I really need momentum, guys. This is why I need a free copyright playlist that works. If you guys know of any, you guys have my email. It's in the description box below. Just send me whatever you can, and I'm going to add it to this chat. But yeah, so I finally found this playlist, and it's from Supermom3TV, in case you guys want to reach out to that person. But it seems pretty legit. We'll see after my live. But give me like 2 seconds. Okay, I'm lying. Give me a minute. I'm just preparing my coffee, and I'll be right with you guys. Get those questions running. Love you guys. Lyrics aren't like the very best, but it's Aaliyah. I love Aaliyah. She's always been my queen, and I will never forget when she passed. I was only 7, I believe, and I still remember. No, I don't think she died in 1997. I think it was like 1999. I don't remember, but she's still with us. Don't forget that. That's just, you physically can't see her, but consciously, yeah, she's with us. All right, let's begin. Let's begin. Cleanse our space with this protection smudge spray. Spray. Get an elements going, some candles, some fire. Damn it, where the heck is my candle? All right, guys, give me one little second. All right, guys. Ooh, 6-6. Nice. Reflect. It's time to wake up, guys. It's time to wake up to your higher spiritual truth. Don't forget, okay? Listen, we're going to get some insight today. So the reason why I had some technical issues this morning, that's why I wasn't able to follow through with the zodiac signs, but I'm going to reschedule that one for sometime. I'm going to schedule that for sometime either tomorrow. We'll see. But it's coming up because that's going to be a fun one. That's going to be a fun reading. All right, guys. I hope you guys are doing lovely. Hey, Moon M, what's going on? Hey, Edward, Jasmine, Kushboo, what's up? Capri, Jody, Pinky Lee. Oh, man, Edward, Angela, Rita, Mega Sai, what's up? Oh, my goodness, my fans. You guys are fantastic. Don't forget that. Don't forget that each and every single one of you, you guys are all awesome. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever think differently because you guys are. Each and every single one of you guys are all fabulous. All right, Pinky Lee, let's jump into your question. Angela Homer, you have a question as well? Welcome. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for all the comments. You guys, don't forget to check out the videos I uploaded yesterday. You just saw a cat? That could be, well, what kind of color? What's the color of the cat? Colors mean a lot too, you know. It means it's something symbolic. Because the universe speaks in terms of vibration, colors, symbols, numbers. You know, we're all connected. Animals as well. If you see an animal, that's consciousness. Think about this. This is how close we are to God, to Source. So you see, if you look up and you see the clouds, right? You look up and you see the sky, you see the clouds. And between the cloud, that's what we are. We're connected to the cloud. So that's how close and how we're an extension of God. We're a representation of God. God gave us free will. Whatever you call your source, whatever God means to you, that this is who I'm speaking of, or what I'm speaking of. So if you look at the sky and you look at a cloud, we're that cloud. You know what I'm saying? We're that cloud within a cloud. That's how close we are. And what I'm trying to tell you, it's all consciousness. Everything is God. And when you finally realize that, when you finally look outside and look at people and you're literally dealing like through the hardest, you're experiencing some kind of obstacle in your life, and you tell yourself, wow, the very moment, like this is when you really become awakened. Instead of getting upset, you become excited when something really, really bad is happening in your life, and the natural reaction is to become upset, but you do the opposite. That's when you're so awakened because you see the love in everything, even in a problem, even in the person that you hate right now, you're going to see love out of that person. And that's when that is unconditional love. That right there, my friends, is enlightenment. When you don't care, when you don't let anyone's behavior ruin your inner peace. Get that? That's what Buddha did. Buddha, he didn't kill any insect, any creature, anything. You know why? Because he saw consciousness in every single little thing that has atoms, molecules, particles, everything. You understand? Anything that was made with energy has consciousness. It has its own entity. It really does. And I know this because I've been reading a lot of Seth material, and let me tell you, that is one high, intelligent, vibrational, spiritual teacher, 100%. That's exactly what he calls himself. But anyway, let's see who's up. Let's see who's up. Pinky Lee, Pinky Lee. Come on over, read it, come and sleep. Pick me up, it's my dream. All right, Pinky Lee. Are you still up? You're still on the chat? Visualizations are truly powerful. You know what? Imagination. You're absolutely right, Jasmine. Oh, yeah. That's all it takes. That's all it takes is to use that imagination. Absolutely. You're right. You're right. Pinky Lee, what's up? Where's that question of yours? What's going on? This card did come out, so I think it's gonna be relevant for your reading, so I'm gonna hold on to that question to this card. But if I'm not mistaken, I think that this came out in your reading once. This is a Hierophant card. You know, this is either you're dealing okay, with whatever it is. Okay, and I'm thinking in turn. I haven't read your question yet because I'm just using my intuition right now with this card. So if this doesn't resonate, that's cool. But I'm not looking at the screen because I really want to get this message across. So the reason why this Hierophant is showing up is because in Spanish it says here El Papa, right? And this is like a pope, like someone who's really spiritual, or it's basically following whatever structure you're doing right now. And think in terms of your education. Think in terms of of anything that's marriage or unity, you know, that has order in it. You know, and I'm thinking in terms of some kind of like really, really strong belief system. And this could be with the Taurus, maybe with an earth sign. But yeah, and it's saying to just follow whatever it is that you're doing because it's working for you. Whether it's with your career, whether it's with your connections, with your love, follow that structure is what I'm trying to tell you. Whatever belief system you got going on that's helping you, that is what you need to do, Pinky Lee, because this is exactly what this card is speaking of. It's tradition. And also with set number 5, perhaps you're experiencing some kind of inconsistency in your life right now, or you're just seeking for some kind of realignment, you know, that's going to seek to some freedom in your life. So if this makes any sense, Pinky Lee, this is the best I have for your situation, and what they're telling me is to follow that structure. Okay, good. If you're a very spiritual person, this is what that could mean as well, because this is also a card of that. It's that card of like a spiritual teacher, of having so much wisdom, because that is your belief system. You know what I'm saying? This is that Hierophant card, okay? In the major arcana, this is that traditional card. This is that wise, that I don't know how to explain it, but when the Pope is on his journey, he literally takes a risk. He takes some kind of risk. Then while he takes this risk, there has to be some kind of action, some kind of ambition for that risk, right? Because you're on a journey. And then he goes through the High Priestess and the Empress and the Emperor with setting that boundary, you know, having that power, creating that order. And along with that order follows the Hierophant. Unity, you know, following that belief system, because after you have that belief system comes that lovers, you know, that decision, that harmony. So this is the best I have for you, my dear. I hope that this helped. I hope I was able to bring in some focus for you today, and I'm sending you love. Well, that glare, sending you love and light, my dear, love and light. And thank you for joining. Thank you for being a strong fan, because you've been on here since the very beginning. Okay? Yep. Each and every single one of you are spiritual, believe it or not. Spiritual can mean anything. It can mean determination. It can mean passion. It can mean anything. It's whatever that means to you. Don't put yourself under a category, okay? Seriously. Do what's best. Do what feels good to you, ultimately. All right. You know what? I don't even want to put my coffee there because I'm scared. But I may be attracting that myself. So, where can I place my coffee? Okay, give me a second. I would really, really love like a Kaigo playlist, or like, I don't know, like I'm just really wanting something more uplifting, but I don't want to get a copyright claim. All right, let's see who's next. Let's see. Kushboo, absolutely, Kushboo. I'm glad. Thank you, Pinky Lee. But hey, remember, you make your own decisions, okay? This is for you. It's not. I don't predict anyone's future. That's not my duty. I'm just here to help you. I'm here to bring in some focus. I'm here to help you focus on whatever it is that is, whatever situation you're currently facing. This is what I'm here for. This is why I love these cards. They help. All right, let's see here. A tooth break. Okay. So now, I know a thing or two about a dream like that. If any of you have ever experienced, so first of all, dreams are just superstition, you guys, but superstition goes a long way. Again, a belief is just a thought. Don't ever forget that. So for many of you who believe in a devil, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. A belief is just a thought. It's been that belief has been brought onto for many years, many centuries ago, and you guys are all following that thought, not me. But my point is that this is how strong that belief system becomes, you know. But my point to you is with this dream, whether it's a dream that's superstitious or not, it's whatever you believe is where I'm trying to get at, and I respect that because that is determination, that is having faith, and that is what's so inspiring. God, I love that. I want to applaud that, but in terms of this dream, hey, Violet Tantera, what's up? Welcome. But in terms of this dream, my dear, I know this is a question that it's for you, but I just want to invite myself into this equation for a second. I once had a dream that my teeth were completely gone, and I still remember that dream so well. Your dreams mean something, regardless. It's your subconscious asking. You're asking, okay, presently you ask something, and your subconscious mind is not your subconscious mind knows that you asked the question, and presently when you're sleeping, your soul leaves its body, so it's off doing something, and it basically was able to get some information for you, your higher self. But this is just telling me either, and don't become afraid, but you can Google these dreams, but when your teeth are missing, it either means that someone has transitioned in your life, and when I mean transition, it could be anyone. It could probably be someone that you knew in a past life. It could mean death. It could mean like a transformation. It could also mean some type of new beginning, excuse me. But again, remember, a belief is just a thought. And let's get one card just to make sure, because I'm curious. Then number 2, interesting. So this is the 2 of Swords, exactly what I said, my dear. A thought is just a belief. This talking is speaking of the intellect consciously. You know what I'm saying? Like what's keeping you really centered right now in the mind. Maybe that's why you had that dream, my dear. Thinking, okay, now that you were able to remember that dream, you're able to interpret it somehow with, the words that you typed, correct? Now, how are you feeling? How does that dream make you feel? Have you thought of how you felt vibrationally? Perhaps, do you remember what your reaction was in your dream of yourself when you noticed that a tooth chipped? A tooth broke. If this makes any sense, because spirit can be talking to you, but what I have for you is to wait and think twice with whatever it is that you're doing. And I'm thinking in terms of balance in your life. Maybe there's some kind of duality, something, and I'm thinking in terms of duality. I'm thinking in terms of living in a planet, in a society where there's duality. There's opposites everywhere. Things attract, things don't attract. There's red, there's blue, there's colors, there's opposites, there's 1, 2, there's east, west, north, south. There's left and right, there's yes and no, there's woman and female, unbelievable. There's masculine and feminine, you know what I'm saying? The yin and the yang, that balance. And maybe this is why you got that number 2, my dear. Okay? Partnerships, maybe there's a choice you're possibly going to make, maybe with a water sign, or I don't know why I said water sign, can't see Pisces, Scorpio, but this is an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Maybe that's somehow placed in your birth chart. Maybe it's your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Maybe it's your ascendants, your descent. I don't know. Think in terms of your astrology. If you have no information on that, Google has all the resources, guys. You type in that birth chart, bam, you get a free one. But yeah, so the best advice I have for you in regards to this dream of yours is to wait and to think twice about that. Why? Because it's probably difficult for you. Maybe you made a difficult choice recently, and I'm thinking in terms of weeks. I don't know. Air, it flows quickly, right? Air flows quickly. So this is what I have for you, my dear. I hope I helped. I hope I brought in some clarification, some focus for the day. And have a fabulous one. And stay around if you like. Oh my goodness. You're welcome. All right. So, Kushbu, in regards to that, you seeing a cat. Cats can be your guides. Cat, maybe you had a cat in a past life, or depending on that color, black protection, you know? But again, cats is just consciousness. Maybe you know how you've been experiencing these numbers, those synchronicities? What I've come to realize, and again, don't regurgitate whatever I'm saying. You guys should have your own experiences. Again, God is just a belief. Don't forget, I'm here to teach. I'm here teaching my experiences to you guys because this channel is to help humanity survive. I'm not influencing anyone. This is to survive. How I did it is the best I could do for you guys is to help you, period. So, with that being said, ooh, why is this card out? Ace of Swords, interesting. Kushbu, Ace of Swords. Okay, interesting. This is exactly where I was getting at. So, consciousness, animals. So, when you see those synchronicities, meaning, think about how you're feeling, meaning you're aligned. You're clearly aligned. You're on the right path. And the only reason why you're noticing these repeated numbers all day, every day, it's because your guides, your higher self, whoever you want that to be, wants you to pay attention to that number. Not so much the meaning of the number, so much what you're thinking inside. Vibrationally, what's the thought that's running through your head? Because look, sword energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Kushbu. This is that number one. This is talking about initiating something. Why? Because it's going to bring in clarification. It's going to help you focus, okay? You're going to become absolutely, you're going to become inspired. Why? Because it's successful. So yeah, the best advice I have is to go and take initiative with whatever it is you've been thinking of, Kushbu, okay? That cat is just a reminder to wake up because you're on that right path, okay? Albert Einstein quoted, "Coincidences are just God's way of being anonymous." Think about that. If we're an extension of Source, that could be your higher self. Just making sure that you know that you are on that right path. Because if it feels good inside, then you best believe you're on that right path. Because if it doesn't, honey, you need to reevaluate, okay? See what's going on. Take initiative on that. So, self-courage, having willpower, my dear. I hope that helped. I hope I was able to bring in that clarification, that good focus for your day today, okay? Alrighty, let's see. Let's see who's up next. Fantastic. So we got Mr. Edward, we have Jody, we have Nina Randini. Okay. Edward, I'm jumping into your question, my dear. Edward, are you still on? It says you're on watching. You guys, share with your friends. Also, Edward, if you haven't watched that yes or no video that I uploaded yesterday, that could easily answer that question of yours, okay? It's a 2-minute video. Also, I did a forecast video, guys, for each and every single one of you. I intuitively uploaded that video for you guys. I meditated on it. And it's a forecast on tomorrow, today, or whenever. The videos are timeless. Okay? Time is an illusion. Don't apply time into your life right now. It's only an illusion. But I made a video on tomorrow, next week, and next month for each and every single one of you. Also, I included a past, present, and future, and a video on how you guys can find some balance in your lives right now in terms to what is it that you guys are neglecting right now, what is it that you guys are focused on, and how could you create that balance in terms to that, okay? Don't forget to watch those videos. They're really good for you, and that's why I did them. I uploaded those videos, so when I'm not here doing free tarot, those videos are going to be there to answer your questions. Think about that. And comment below and let me know if they resonated. Let me know if they helped. This way I'm going to continue to pick up on your energies and help you guys out, okay? All right, perfect. Let's see what's easy. Let's see what's going on with your question, my dear. Let's see what is it that you need to know right now. Okay, another swords energy, that number 6. Either there's something that you need to sacrifice on, or you've been sacrificing now, but the best advice I have for you right now is you need to move forward with whatever it is that you're doing right now in terms of that question. Whatever you're doing right now, move forward in terms of if you've just moved on from something, if you've just moved on from this mental journey in your life, you need to move forward from that, you know? Because if you don't, then you're going to be stuck on that belief, on that thought. That's not what you want. Remember, swords speak of the mind. It speaks of the intellect. What are you putting too much focus on mentally? It's that mental force, okay? I'm thinking of this number 6, and this is just like a responsibility that you need to do for yourself, okay? In order to get to where you need to be, okay? Remember, you create your own reality. Don't forget. So think rich. If you want to be that wealthy, you better believe that you're wealthy right now. Don't think about if wealth. Okay, every time you think about being rich, if it makes you sad, then you need to recalibrate, honey, because you're sending out that wrong vibration, and the universe doesn't care what you ask for. They know. They're holding that down for you every time. It's there. It's been there. That money, that big bag of money you want, it's there. But if you want it, you need to act like you're rich already, period. You need to think rich. It's true. It really works. Someone said, Edward, you're the one who said it. Oh, no, it wasn't Edward. It was Jasmine. Jasmine said it only takes imagination. You know, that visualization, they're right. Oh, yes. Anyway, I'm getting a little carried away here. But, yep, law of attraction, babes. You're right. You're entitled to live a happily ever life, okay? Don't forget that your dominant intention right now is to feel how you want to feel, meaning you want to thrive. You know what that means? You want to be rich. You want to be wealthy. I'm emphasizing that for you, sweetie. And you need to think like that, okay? Because you're the only one responsible for how you feel right now, period. So trust that you're figuring it out. Trust in yourself. Trust in your inner self and your guides. Have that good faith, which I know you already have it. So let's move on, guys. 9 likes. Any new subscriptions on here today? Jody, let's jump into yours. Randini, I'm coming up with you. Jody, we got this. Whoa, easy. So I did get this Empress card. So in terms of your question, in terms of growth coming in, this is a good card for growth. This is speaking about accomplishment. This is speaking about expanding something. Something's going to come to expansion for you, okay? This is at number 3. This is the Empress card. This is a card. This is a card of either you need to start connecting with your mind and that body, you know? Whatever you want logically connected with them, connected consciously. You know what we're talking about right now, visualization, law of attraction. That's what they're trying to tell you. Okay, your growth is coming in because this is that perfect card. Okay, but first you need to build some security. Connect that mind and that body. Match those vibrations. Match what you're asking for with how you feel. Like I said, you want that financial growth, start feeling and start thinking about what you're going to do when you start expanding, when your business starts to expand, okay? Don't think about how it's going to make you feel bad, because the more you think about the things that make you feel bad, then nope, you're not on the right path, you're wrong. You need to slow down, calibrate, and ask yourself, okay, as soon as just think of the happy thoughts. That's all they're saying. This is a fantastic card. This is that Empress. Okay, this is good luck, my dear. Good luck. This is a card of having those resources and having tons of creativity. Okay, maybe we're thinking of an Aries. Maybe there's a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be an Aries, considering it's a mother. You know, it's like that nurturing, you know, Empress, nurturing, because you're connecting that mind and that body. That makes any sense? But this is the best I have for your question, my dear. Thank you so much. Love and light. Oh my God, this song is dope. I love my Rick Ross. Hey, Divine Goddess, what's going on? Randini, you're up next. You got this 3 of Wands here. Just jumped out, so I'm going to apply it for your reading, my dear. All right, Randini. So this is going to be as general as it can possibly get for you. But are you in conflict with someone? Are you in some kind of have you been fighting with someone? Perhaps maybe like a little disagreement. Maybe it could be a disagreement with yourself. You know, like, for example, your ambition. Maybe you're not as ambitious with something that you may have planned, you know, or maybe with something that happening in terms of inconsistency, right? Something may have become uncertain, so you may be fighting with yourself or with someone. Maybe it's an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. But the best advice I have, considering this is at 5 of Wands, is simply initiate whatever it is that you need to keep going. Why? Because it's okay. It doesn't matter. People, sometimes we come into disagreements with ourselves, but that's only pushing us stronger. It's only making us stronger. It means that we're still in that right path. Don't ever forget that. We're still on the right path, okay? Think in terms of what makes you, what's pissing you off right now, and try to recalibrate yourself on that, or try to build some more strength right now with whatever it is that you're doing. But initiate, continue, move on, because the card after this is victory, is having confidence. Why? Because it's a number 6. Sixes are about harmony and self-sacrifice, appreciation, loyalty. But 5 leads to change. 5 leads to freedom. So don't forget that. So whatever it is that you need to work on, you, my dear, you need to initiate. If this makes any sense to you, okay, with your situation. I hope I was able to help. Oh man, my playlist. I hope I was able to help. I hope I was able to bring in some clarification into your situation. I guess I'm gonna know if this was a playlist that copyright me. Anyway, but yeah, this is what I have for you, Randini. Love and light. Thank you so much. Alright, let's see who is up next. 10 likes, 5 people in the chat. Anybody new on here? I had a dream that someone got stabbed. That's nothing. That just means, because I've had dreams too, that I was okay, I've had a lot of weird dreams, but that just means either something that you're watching a lot of horror movies, that could be that too, or maybe that's something that happened in the past life, maybe subconsciously you're just thinking about it. But don't let death, if death is something that causes fear in your life, then you need to reevaluate that, because I promise you it's better than that. I guarantee you. Remember, fear is just an illusion, so don't let that scare you. Don't let that scare you, okay? Don't let that scare you. If you're thinking about stabbing, I'm thinking about a sword. I'm thinking about the air, the intellect, the mind. I'm thinking about the mind. Maybe you're an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Hi, you're welcome, Edward. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to jump into Aries, yeah? No, I didn't say Aries, but that means that there's you need to ask yourself, maybe what you need to ask yourself is what's ticking you right now. Aries, if you're an Aries sign, then think in terms of your determination, you're ambitious. Think in terms of what's upsetting you right now, okay? Because that's the same thing. It's talking about strength in your life, or pay attention to that intuition, okay? But let's see, who was on here before that I haven't reached to yet before I hit the new ones? I took care of Randini, Edward, Divine Goddess is coming up, Jody I took care of. Okay, so I'm going to jump into Ranji, Nikki, and Divine Goddess. All right. Fantastic. Yeah, you are intuitive. I could tell. My ex wants me death with negative energies. Go she to prison. I am very scared. Yeah, you don't have to be scared. I don't even pick up fear. I just pick up some kind of like indecisive, like you're confused about something, and that's cool. But I think that it's time to let go of whatever situation you're currently facing right now, and don't pay attention to that, because remember what I said? Fear is only an illusion. Jelu Wart, it's only an illusion. It's only an illusion. That person's just trying to create that illusion in your life, okay? That doesn't mean anything. It's not true. Trust me. It's not true. The only way that they could do that is if they physically do something, which is different. But don't let that ruin your inner peace. Have faith in yourself, okay? Have faith in yourself. It's just fear. And you should think about this. If that person is But this is something you should really think of. Try to find a lesson in this. Don't let it aggravate you. Don't let it cause fear, but see where you can find growth. See how you can become unconditional love with this person. And you're going to see as soon as you switch that, as soon as you make that shift, you're going to see how you know that you're always protected. And Source, God, is never going to let anything happen to you because you're an extension of love already. You're love. Don't ever forget that. And this person that's saying those things to you, all you have to understand is that they're at a different vibration than you are. That's it. Don't get mad at them. They're just mad. Think about, and also you can't interfere with anyone else's life. So if someone else chooses to say something else about you that you completely disagree with, you have to accept it and know that. And this is what should make you happy. Know that they're on a different vibration than you are, because if you don't think that way, then that's good for you. That right there is finding the light, finding the truth, finding the love out of every situation. That is what Buddha did. How do you think Buddha was able to seek enlightenment all day, every day? And Jesus, if you guys believe in Jesus, same thing. Or same thing with any other religion. It's all the same thing, you know. Even Muslims. My brother's a Muslim. And it's the same thing with the Quran, you know. It's that faith on one thing. And if you truly, why would you think that your God is going to want to hurt you or do anything to you? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you believe in a God like that? I'm just trying to make you think really quickly. God is love. We're love already. If we're from God, we're love. So exactly, if this person is a narcissist, that's cool. Hey, it is what it is. They're just on a different vibration than you are. Because if you know in your heart that doesn't make you feel good, if you know in your heart that that's not who you are, then that's it. It's just fear. A thought is just a belief. It doesn't mean shit. It doesn't make you you. Period. One word of advice. If it doesn't make you feel good inside, you're not on that right path. And that is your higher self reminding you, your loved ones, your angels, your ancestors. If you believe in that higher power, which it's true, it's available. But I'm not here to influence you. I want you to ultimately make that decision for yourself, because this is a channel for growth. It's for you guys to evolve on your own. I'm here to teach you what I know, what I've experienced. We're all on the same path, guys. You know that? I have not had an easy life, and I'm pretty sure that I am not the only one, guaranteed. And I am never going to be selfish like that, because there is plenty of other people out there that don't have a home, and at least I have a roof over my head. So I am so grateful for that right now. So I can't compare myself to other people. I absolutely can't. We're all on our own path, and I need to understand that. Also, you know, everybody's not on the same mindset that we are. We need to accept that. Okay, we can't influence people. Stop influencing. That's not good. No, 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 no. People are entitled to speak their mind, and we listen. The best thing to do is to listen. Listen, listen, listen. Why? Because the very moment that someone doesn't ask for our help and we decide to speak our mind, you know what we're doing to that person? And think about this. We're discouraging them. We're fighting with their true beliefs, with their belief system, and that's fucked up. Sorry. Oops. But my point is that you want to listen. And if this person is giving you all these threats, you know what you should do? Listen. And if it doesn't serve you, it doesn't make you feel good, then you know what? Bam, hang up. Don't interfere with that anymore, and keep doing you. Keep focusing on the things that make you feel better, because you know what? The more you're happy, the easier and better things get for you. I promise. I promise. The more you think you're dwelling on this situation, the more it's gonna attract itself to you and only you, because you create your reality. But the more you tell your ego, hey ego, bye, see ya, I don't need you. Consciously, I am aware, and I know that I am not limited, and this is all bullshit. Oh my God, what is up with my potty mouth today? Jeez Louise. Anyway, I'm done. I'm moving on to the next, because that was a lot. But that's just my intuition, and that's just my advice. You do what you want. I'm here regardless, and you're always on the right path. Just vibrationally, if it doesn't feel good, that's your intuition. That's one of our most strongest abilities. It's that gut feeling. Think about it. When you meet someone and you're really attracted to this person, how do you feel? Oh my God, I feel so happy. My stomach. You know that expression people say, you're head over heels, or they're experiencing some kind of butterflies? Think about it. Those butterflies is your intuition. You're happy. You're motivated. It feels good. You feel playful. That's my point exactly. Your guides, the universe, anyone, whatever you want to call it, that's how they speak. They speak in terms of frequency, vibration, sound, that. Bueno, let me shut up.
to choose everyone else over your family.
All right, yeah. Let me give this one a shuffle one more time, guys. If you guys believe in Mother's Day, even though I think that's something that man created, I think Mother's Day should be appreciated every day, in my opinion. So to all the mothers out there, all the parents in general, I give it to you guys. I give you a lot of credit, okay? It's not easy. You know, and you're appreciated and valued by me and loved. So love and light to you guys, okay? Just know that every day I value you guys, every single day. Just get me deeper. In English, yes, I speak English and Spanish. Happy girl. Okay, I already took care of Edward. I took care of Bandini. So now Nikki. Ranji, Nikki, Divine, thank you for that. Ranji, you in? I thought I took care of Ranji already. Anybody new on here? If you like my style, please subscribe. This way you hit that notification button. You're notified every time I'm on live, because I do this every day for free because it's fun. Revathy, if it feels good inside, then yes, because you create your own reality. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I see these twos on your timestamp, and that is significant. That's speaking of some kind of partnership, or maybe there's some kind of choice. I don't know if you are a water sign. I'm thinking of emotions, choices. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Maybe there's a Libra in there, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. But if that's the case, then yeah, I would listen to yourself. No, not Divine Goddess. This was for Revathy, because I saw her message and my guys just boop. But I'm looking for, okay, I guess this person's not in, so I'm going to jump into Nikki, then you, Divine Goddess. So, Nikki, I got this Ace of Swords. Interesting. So if this person's not contacting you, that's okay. This is just because they're just wanting to gain some clarity in their lives right now. This is a card of a breakthrough. Either that's where they've just experienced one right now. They're about to. They just initiated. Maybe they're just give it a second, okay? Because this is at number one. Ones are good. It's speaking about either someone's about to go take some kind of initiative, okay? So I would leave it like that for you, and just give it a second. This person will reach out because they're just experiencing they're just wanting some stuff. Either they're trying to focus right now, or they're going to reach out to gain some clarification, right? So it's either or, my dear. So I hope I was able to bring in that clarification for you. Okay, love and light. All right, Divine Goddess, you're up next. Nice. You got that 10 of Pentacles. I know you've got this card before, so I know you know what this means. Okay? This is wealth, financial security, and family for you. Okay? This is speaking about, or another thing that I could tell you, another thing that I could, because this is about gaining that, right? This is about understanding that. But if maybe I'm getting something about someone needing to reach out first, and I think it's you, whoever that earth sign is, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But yeah, this is at number 10. It's basically just saying like that there's going to be something permanent. It can be really permanent now, but to go to either to reach out first, considering this is at number 10, because it's going to come to an ending, right? It's going to come to an ending, or it had just completed, or there's some kind of understanding, right? I don't know, this has been happening for years now. If years has any significance to this, because of these pentacles, they're all lined up. That takes a long time. It takes a long time for that wealth, for that career, for that health, for that home, that body, all those pentacles. So I'm thinking in terms of years, if that makes any sense to you, okay? But this is what I have for you. I hope this helps. Love and light to you. Love and light. Listen, with your question, reach out. Someone's going to reach out. Either you need to do it because it's going to come to an end regardless, or someone's going to come to some kind of understanding. So I would follow that gut, my dear. Follow that gut, okay? Let's see. Okay, thank you. That was fantastic. All right, happy girl. Will Jacob give up on our relationship and block? Okay, let's see. Okay, so we got the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. So, in terms of your so this is thinking about the mind, okay? This is thinking about the mind, but they're telling me that someone needs to reevaluate the matters, like the matters. Evaluate matters. Evaluate matters. Why? Because there's going to be some kind of inner awareness that someone's about to gain. Some kind of inner awareness that someone may gain right now, okay? This is at number 7, okay? This is just talking about some wisdom, maybe some insight from someone. So if this person blocked you, they may have received some kind of insight, but they're telling, or maybe they're the ones who are evaluating the matters. Maybe there's a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn. Maybe that's in their birth chart, but I'm also thinking in terms of the mind, of the level of consciousness, if that makes any sense. What are they thinking about right now consciously, okay? But this is the best I have for you. Not take care. I hope this helped. I hope I was able to bring in some clarification. Excuse me. Dios mío. Bueno. Anytime, babes. All right. You're welcome. Oh my God, I would love a Drake and a Future copyright playlist. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do it. I'm going to research how do I make my own copyright playlist because it is about to go down. Do you guys hear me? It's about to go down. It's going to happen. All right, so Nikki, happy girl, divine goddess. I guess I'm done. I've been on for only 50 minutes. That's it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's quite slow right now. Well, considering it's the weekend, why would anyone be on YouTube right now? I can't expect for everybody to be on their phones all day, every day, but why not? Shoot. I mean, considering there's different times all over the world, different time zones, so it would only make sense. But that's cool. Hey, Kushboo. I did start like a little, kind of like a little fundraiser, but not really. It's on my PayPal account and it's also my description box. It's only to see if I could gain some divination tools, some some donations so I could buy more cards so I could for you guys also, honestly, but it's only for divination tools. I want to share that. Even like used stuff. I'm gonna sell a few of my decks to see if I can get something else, to get something that's more I don't know. I'm just going with the flow of things and see how that works out. 12, 12, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Alignment. Good. I'm supposed to be here right now. All right. Let's see what we can give you. Let's see, Kushbu. Let's see what's going on. Hold on. I'm just going to see how I could give you maybe some guidance. Maybe you need some guidance right now. Let's see. Okay, so let's get the first pile. Okay, you ready for your reading? So we're gonna do about 8 cards for you, and I'm just gonna see what's going on. Okay, let me get 8 cards for you. Interesting. Okay, got them all for you. All right, let's see here. All right, so sorry, I'm such a practical person. I like it to be organized and just detailed. I can't help it. It's the Capricorn double in my birth chart. So it's my rising and my sun. How about that one? Bam. Okay, so basically the first question, I'm picking up that for this. So let me just tell you what the reading is. So this is where you need guidance in. So this is your concern. It's then number 6. And I think we spoke about this. This is some kind of responsibility in your life, some kind of self-sacrifice. And I'm thinking that number 6, again, this is just speaking about something like it's a transition. Maybe you're on a mental journey right now. You're on some kind of mental journey, Kushbu, okay? But this is just talking about you need to move on from something in your life. So this is that concern. Okay, and then the number 2 card is that motivation, the water. The motivation that you're looking for is another number 6, okay? It's wanting some harmony, wanting to feel appreciated in your life, like you're appreciated, like people want you to, like you want some loyalty. You want to gain some loyalty. I don't know from just whatever that means to you, but this is that motivation. You want that. You want responsibility, or maybe I'm thinking of you want prosperity. Maybe you want some kind of inheritance. You want. I don't know. It's just speaking of it speaks about like having or not having, like having power or not. Like you want to be generous, you want to be wealthy, that's what this is about. So this is where the motivation is. You need that, but you can't because actually no, I'm wrong. This is Cups energy. Excuse me, I'm completely off guard. So I was right. Your motivation, I just switches it up. It's memories. It's childhood memories. Maybe that's what's going on with those dreams. You've been having nostalgic memories, maybe. And maybe that's what's motivating you, something in your dreams, and that's what you're asking these questions. But again, this is talking about some kind of self-sacrifice in the past, maybe. But now, the areas of anxiety, concerns, is your determination, the mind, okay? I'm thinking in terms of maybe there was some kind of like an action, and that's what's causing anxiety in your life, concern, maybe. Or maybe it was some kind of opportunity in your life that may be causing that concern, This is talking about ambitious, maybe a lack of ambitious, a lack of determination. You're experiencing that right now. This is a day-to-day card, okay? But this is a number 3. This is about having enthusiasm in your life, and I'm thinking that's what's causing anxiety. Look at this. Your reading has 2 6s, 2 3s. 2 6s, 2 3s. Does June 3rd make any sense to you? March 6th, does that make any sense to you? Does the numbers 63 stand out to you? What about 36? Or 66? What about 33? Any of those numbers stand out? Don't think about it too much right now. So the next pile that we're jumping into is that 3 of Pentacles. Now we're jumping into that Pentacles energy, Earth. So I'm thinking in terms of, so there's 3 signs on here. There's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries on here. So we have 3 elements. But in terms of what you're presently unaware of is this 3 of Pentacles. It's you're already completed something. You're already in success. You know that, right? This is a fascinating card. This is about you needing to develop your talents right now. You have the talent. You know that? You have that completion. You have that success. This is a card of expanding, of having enthusiasm, you know? Think about that. It's time. It's time. So this is what you're unaware of right now. You already have it, so start to develop those talents of yours. And you got the Moon card. This is the advice. This is the dreams. So I'm thinking about these dreams. That's where the advice is coming from. You need to pay attention to the dreams because this is what your subconscious mind is trying to tell you. This is the water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this is talking about some kind of illusion. Remember I was talking about that? You're in an illusion now. So when you go to sleep at night, your soul self leaves the body because it doesn't want to watch you sleep. Okay, so either your dreams are telling you something to be cautious about right now in life, but that's the best advice I have for you. Okay, this is that Moon card, my dear. And then now to how are we going to proceed with this? How are we going to proceed with this subconscious mind of yours, with this illusion, okay? And you know how we're going to proceed? Through that breakthrough that you're going to experience, through that focus, through that clarification, because this is the Ace of Swords, my dear. This is how you're going to be able to proceed, okay? You're going to be able to experience that breakthrough. You're going to succeed at that, okay, my dear? This is you going and taking initiative. Start now, okay? Start whatever it is that you want to do right now. How you need to start having that right attitude. That's exactly what you need. The right attitude, my dear. All right, now we're jumping into the guidance. Okay? So this is for the future. This is for the future. This is at number 8. This is having power. This is organizing yourself a little bit. Okay, but this is at number 8 of Cups. Okay? So how you can proceed? Basically, you need to leave whatever it is that doesn't serve you behind. Leave it behind and move on. Move on, okay? It's time to move on and walk away from whatever doesn't serve you. And that is exactly how you're going to be able to proceed in the future, okay? Go for that, my dear. Go for that. Okay? And then the last card I have for you to end this reading, it's going to be a result. It's going to be, you know, some guidance that it's going to be an expected result if guidance is followed. Okay, so expect this to happen if you follow this guidance, to let go and walk away of whatever doesn't serve you. Take initiative. Okay, take initiative. It's time to take initiative, my dear. But this 10 of Swords, okay, this right here, you're going to leave whatever ending. Okay, this is the best card. This is to accept. If you follow that guidance, you're going to be able to accept with, you're going to come into terms with your mind, okay? You're going to come into terms with whatever painful, whatever you were currently dealing with, okay? Think in terms of whatever you may have transitioned, whatever you've just completed, whatever you came into an understanding, okay? This is a major arcana. I'm thinking in terms of the mind, okay? I'm thinking in terms of the intellect, okay? But yeah, this is, if you follow that, you're going to get out of this victim mentality, okay? You're going to bottom out from it. So follow the guidance and walk away, because as soon as you walk away, you're at the end of it. You're at the absolute end of it, my dear, okay? I hope that I brought in some clarification for you. This was a fantastic spread, and I hope I did help you, okay? I hope I was able to bring in that clarification for you today. All right, guys, but I think I'm going to sign off for the day. I don't see any donations. If I had a donation or two, I would stay on. That motivates me a lot more, but there's no donations for the day, so I'm going to sign off. And I'll resume again later, guys, okay? I've been on for an hour. I think that's fine. I'll schedule another live later. But you guys take care of yourselves, okay? Take good care of yourselves. If you guys want some questions answered, look at my readings. Look at my readings that I uploaded. There's a yes or no question. There's a finding balance. There's a past life and future. And there's a forecast for tomorrow, for next week, and next month. Go take a look at those readings. Ranji, there might be a good one for you in there in terms to seeking some balance in regards to your question. Look at that, okay? All right, guys. Take care. Love and light. See you soon.